Meowdy and Merry Christmas. My name is Gail and I am the CIRS lioness. CIRS stands for Chronic Inflammatory Response Syndrome, and I'm a lioness because I'm a carnivore. I've been in treatment for CIRS for the last 6 months, even though I've had it for 40 years, but I just found out I had it just a few months ago. I've been a carnivore now for 20 months, so I thought I would update everyone on how it's going and how things were when it started and what I hope will improve in the future. I'll just start out with a complete head-to-toe assessment. So here we go. It's going to get up close and personal. What you're seeing here is the top of my head and my original hair color. A lot less gray since I've been on carnivore, especially where the sun's been able to shine on my hair. This is my original hair color, sort of a light blonde color. But if you look at the back of my head, you see it's mostly dark gray and some of the darker blonde that I've had. And I think that's from wearing a hat most of my life. Now, let's go to my eyes. You see that tissue in the corner of my eyes? That's a sign of inflammation. I'm hoping that goes away. And also, the ring around the edge of the iris is kind of pale, kind of blended, not real clear. If you look at this photo of me when I was 6 years old, you'll see it's quite distinct. That ring around my eye is quite distinct. So that's another thing I hope to see improve. Ah, the schnoz. Not much to say about my nose other than my skin looks better now. The pores are a lot smaller. But what's really great is my sense of smell is so much better. I can literally smell something from a mile away. Well, especially smoke. But the best part is if I walk down any grocery store aisle, I can tell you what's in that aisle with my eyes closed just because I can smell so much better now. Now my jaw is now able to open as wide as I possibly can get it. No clicking, no popping, no pain. And that is a huge win for carnivore. I haven't been able to do this in 20 years or more. I had such a bad problem with my jaw. My hands and fingers are still the worst. So much pain and inflammation, and I can't even make a fist. You'll see how hard it is for me to get my fingers just to bend. And my legs. No more cellulite. What else can I say? Oh, thigh gap. And of course, here's my toes. Not really much to say about my toes. So body parts aside, other things not so easy to see have improved too. A lot of the inflammation that I had on the inside, it's all gone now. I used to get heartburn. I don't get heartburn anymore. I haven't gotten heartburn since about, the 5th week on carnivore. It's all gone away. It's never come back. I don't have bladder inflammation anymore. I used to, have leakage. But I don't have that anymore either. That's all gone away. Used to be I had trouble going up and down stairs. No problems going up and down stairs. I can actually even go out and run for short distances now. I don't mean little joggies. I mean flat out blast it running. I also started square dancing again. I haven't been square dancing in 5 years, but I started square dancing again and was pleased that I really didn't forget much in those 5 years. And I've really enjoyed it. I've really missed it. So I'm glad to get back into square dancing again. So the first step of the shoemaker protocol, I'm still pretty much working through that. That's remediating the mold in the house. I got to get all of that out in order for the binders that I'm taking to really work, because I don't tolerate them very well, and so I have to space them out and use them quite sparingly. They do cause more brain fog to return. I don't have much brain fog anymore at all, not since getting the mold out of the house. And I don't know if I've gotten it all out, but I've also run out of money to do any more remediating. So there you go. It is what it is for right now, and that's about all I can say about that. But that is the first step, and taking the binders is helpful, but I'm really not going to have the success that I want at this treatment unless I make sure that my environment is completely mold-free during this time that I am working on healing. So that's where that is. So anyway, I think I want to give most of the credit for the improvements I've had to the carnivore way of eating and getting the mold out of my house. If there's one thing you can do for yourself, if you're carnivore for a while and you're just not getting the improvements that you hope to get, check your house for mold. You might have CIRS or at least have mold toxicity, and get that mold out of your house, and it will help you tremendously. It sure helped me to get that done. Can't believe how much better I feel just since getting that done. I still have a long ways to go. I still have a lot of pain. My joints still don't work the way I wish they would, but I am well on my way to getting back to where I want to be. So that's my 6 months CIRS treatment and 20 months carnivore update. I am so looking forward to 2024. Until then, Merry Christmas, have a wonderful New Year, and I will be back with another video soon.